is my weapon, the word is my shield. I'm equipped for these spiritual bullets. They shoot at the perfect in secret. Reading these laws, it ain't flaw, so I keep it. Shout out to bishops and shout out to deacons, captains and officers. I see the reason they say what we do is treason. God body, God army, God nation, my oblation, broken spirit, consecration, kings and priests, shining brighter than the constellation. Nukes to the north, yeah, that's abomination. For all the lies and the blasphemy, slay the dragon, hunt down the demons, vagabond getting judgment, and you looking at the judges.
Yo, Israel the prince of the power. I came with an army, 144,000. We move like a unit, like Nike, just do it in here. Them lions come to devour, and no weapon form gon' prosper. And we in the building like lava. Shout out to Deacon, can't tolerate treason. No me, casa su casa. Come to my city, better check in. Picked up my weight, get my sets in. We do not tolerate threats, man. Our angels activate, let's in. 5, 4, 3.
Deep down in the ghetto, where the chosen ones were led. Deep down in the ghetto, where the real Hebrews have fled. Deep down in the ghetto, and there's a remnant rising up. Deep down in the ghetto, we finding out the world was made for us.
I live in a society where it's hardly any sobriety, and women all dressed immodestly. As for my people, we get oppressed economically. Blessed is a war being fought mentally and psychologically. It's hard to see unless you walk in this light. See knowledge, my brass knuckles, and I came here to fight. Ain't talking about strife, I'm talking getting families right. If my death could bring 1,000 to repentance, let me die tonight. Prayfully, I die in Christ as a living sacrifice, acceptable and worthy to live again in the afterlife. Hungry for the word, I got an appetite. From here on out, I'm just trying to live pure like a Nazarite. I see my people killed, that's a sad sight. They gave us white Jesus, that's the Antichrist. All these fake black leaders living the lavish life, while my people get cheated more than the past is right. Deep down in the ghetto,
where the chosen ones were led. Deep down in the ghetto, where the real Hebrews have fled. Deep down in the ghetto, and there's a remnant rising up. We finding out the world was made for us.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm sick of these devils that's trying to trick our mind. I'm sick of marching for justice and never getting none. I'm sick of watching our mothers cry over dead sons. I'm sick of being depressed about the things I regret. I'm sick of working for a check, paying my bills and got nothing left. I'm sick of being oppressed, got me hot as I battle my flesh. Looking for shade in the shadow of death. The more I gain, the more I lose as I follow the prophet's shoes. We got a big job to do, but at least we ain't confused. We said life or death before you win or lose, you gotta choose. A light should go on, but first you must change your fuse. We just trying to get healed for all the pain we done felt all these years. When the Son of God come back and wipe all of our tears and take death out the land, and all of our fears, Lord, destroy it.
You are now flying.
Applying pressure to the pedal breaking. Lord, know we dedicated. Revealing truth to our people, we been miseducated. Great awakening taking place and they can't decimate it. Truth serum, they can't be replicated. Get medicated, this that Psalms 107, ain't it? We got this truth and can't keep calm. On the corner dropping bombs, can't be detonated. Jump from coast to coast like LeBron, but we never traded. Got the breath of life in my lungs, I'm resuscitated. Precepts, the only P we pushing in this heat, hitting harder than a Desert Eagle bullet hit the earth with the line. Let it sink and we gon' hook 'em. We had idols in our mind, heard this word and we forsook 'em. All in Memphis, no more rent.
the first thing people saying is grace and peace. I'm gonna see you again, thug. All of that. But watch this, Sirach 28 and verse 3.
The book of Sirach, chapter 28 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
One man beareth hatred against another.
So I want everybody that gang bang to meditate on this right here. You know what I'm saying? If you in a gang and you got ops, that means that you bear hate against your brother, your own kind. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around it. If you got ops, you hate them. You know what I'm saying? Period. It said if somebody is a gang banger, he bear hatred against another. Read on.
And doth he seek pardon from the Lord?
That he seek pardon from the Lord. So these people die in the midst of their sin, in the midst of being a rolling 60 crip, in the midst of being a rolling 20s blood, and we expect for them to get into heaven's gates. Thug paradise.
Come on now, dog.
Is it a heaven for a G?
It's insanity.
God said, hell no. These people, they not, no. You're not going to get pardon from the Lord. God's problem with us is that we doing what you died doing. So no. Y'all, we got to cut that out. Don't be RIP and sending prayers up and all that when you were just bumping about him, rapping about sliding on another nigga and taking his life.
Cap.
When
That's
his life
crazy.
get took, man, it is what it is. For real, we got to stop. That's the most deceitful form of hatred, enabling. You know what I'm saying? When you enable somebody to basically, you be in the audience to that music, you bump it, you enjoying it, it encourages them to continue living like that. It encourages them to keep disrespecting the dead and stuff like them. The songs that get millions of views.
Right.
That's what people like to see. That's what they drawn to. And when you do that as the listener, guess what? You ain't doing nothing but fueling them to go down that path of destruction. All right, it's hatred. We gotta stop supporting it. We gotta stop liking it. We gotta stop. We gotta
Like,
stop.
shut it down.
Yeah.
That's one thing we gotta just shut.
We gotta make them
completely
feel
off.
like that stuff not cool no more.
Right, like we ain't into that. We shouldn't be into that. And that's how you know the curses still plague us. Like when you read Deuteronomy 28:28, the madness of the mind. For our people to just automatically think destruction. You gotta be mad. Something's wrong with you. You gotta be crazy. For you to sit here on a live stream talking about it, and then the brother say, it ain't about that. But we don't care. Our people, think about this. If that's your life in the world, right? Like that's your life before you become famous. You doing this and that. Why you gotta rap about it? The people that you're around already know you do that. Rap about how do you got out of the situation. Rap about something else, but we want to rap about the stuff that we've been doing before. Don't know, the world don't want to know that. They shouldn't want to know that. Uplift the people. You got little kids that's 10 years old toting guns, robbing people.
Right.
This is crazy.
Yep. All right, let's get the next thing. Let's get another rapper. What happened to him when he got out of jail? What happened to him? Nuh-uh. It's a picture. It's a picture.
KTS
All right, read that, Zechariah.
Update. KTS Dre was shot over 64 times in front of Cook County Jail after being released.
So now I want y'all to think about something. 64 shots. 64 holes put in your body. That mean that some niggas hated the hell out of you.
Hey, this too.
Hey, they hated the hell out of this brother. Whoever this brother is, he was getting it in the street.
Hey, is this the guy?
He was getting it in.
Is this the dude that killed the girl online?
No, bro.
Okay, he looked like him a little bit, shit. But think about this, though.
Bro.
Hey,
So,
look.
go
Hey,
ahead.
officer, you said they hate him real bad with that, right? In front of a jail, in front of a county jail, too, though.
Damn.
Exactly. Right.
So, like,
right.
64 shots is crazy.
Right.
Come on
But
now,
then you
dog.
did it in front of the police.
You lose.
Like, where you
Look,
at?
his life was worth that much to take to do it right in front of the jail where there's authorities on
They
patrol.
can put you in jail for
There's
doing that.
surveillance cameras everywhere. We go because you gotta even if you killing somebody in front of a jail, it's gonna try to be like real quick, like you know,
Like a
you
drive-by.
You trying to get in and get out. They shot this Negro 64 times in front of a jail. That means
Why did you do that?
You know how much time gotta pass to let off 64 shots? You know what I'm
spent
saying?
a whole 20 minutes there shooting.
Man, you can brush your teeth.
Come on,
Y'all
man.
mentioned it being the irony of being in front of a jail. You know, it was said that his lawyer got shot, his girl got shot, everybody that was there with him got shot too, but they didn't die. So imagine being his lawyer, you walking out of the prison with him, and you get shot for some dudes waiting across the street.
Now your thought is I should have left him in there.
Scroll down. Hey, and that's what happened when you get Sirach 1024 real quick. Dealing with. Now I understand, you know, that's a profession. I ain't knocking that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, when you dealing with when you advocate men that's living that lifestyle, you know, you gotta expect. They're just like King Von manager. He got shot too. When that night King Von got killed. Sirach 10:24.
The book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 24. Great men and
Verse 23, my bad.
verse 23. It is not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding.
Read.
Neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man.
Right. We works even like when like the fans be like free so and so because he gon' you know he don't play. He the free the Grim Reaper. You know what I'm
This
saying?
man is known for killing people.
Exactly. free him so he can slide on them niggas. Like what? What is you talking about?
Free the hitman.
Free the hitman.
What the
Free
heck?
the assassin.
Right.
God said that's not convenient. You dealing with you trying to magnify men like that, you gonna get your ass smoked right with them. All right, read that that.
Fusus TV.
Put it on the screen, y'all. Come on.
Fusus TV. He suffered as many as 64 bullet wounds to his head and other body parts in front of Cook County Jail. Gunmen shot and killed a Chicago rapper Saturday after we reported evening as he walked out of Cook County Jail where he had been held for over a year on gun charges, according to multiple sources. His mother, who bonded him out, and an activist who works outside the jail to assist newly released detainees were also shot, the sources said. Landre Sylvester, a 31-year-old who performed as KTS Dre, was pronounced dead at Mount Sinai Hospital shortly after the 8:50 p.m. shooting near the intersection of California and 27th Streets.
You know what's ironic about that? He died at Mount Sinai Hospital. That's the same mountain that God told the Israelites, thou shalt not kill. But
Wow.
he got his mama shot. Look, when you 31 years old, you too damn old to be gang banging.
Too old.
You 31.
You shouldn't be a gangbanger anyway, but damn, that's like
You
you
too
old.
damn old to be gang banging,
I'm
bro.
gonna be at the
Nah,
Boys
dog.
Girls Club helping the boys
You
get out of
supposed to
that
be a
stuff.
mentor. You supposed to be a damn coach
Right.
or something. You still gang banging. And he got smoked. He got his mama shot, y'all. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Can we get a precept for that?
They literally took his head off.
Damn. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 19. Like officer said earlier in Hosea 4, he said, this is you really disrespecting God. You got a problem with God. And this is his fury that we see. This 64 shots was God's fury for us not keeping God's commandments. Read Isaiah chapter 9, verse 19.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened.
Meaning what? Through the wrath of God is the reason why our people are getting judged day by day by gunshots in the vehicles, gunshots out of Cook County Jail. That's the reason why it's happening. Keep reading.
And the people shall be as the fuel of the fire.
And the people shall be what?
As the fuel of the fire.
Meaning what? The wrath is going to be on the people. That's his fuel to his fire, his anger. And what else will happen?
No man shall spare his brother.
They didn't spare Leandre Sylvester, KTS Dre. They didn't spare Indian Red Boy because the Lord's wrath is upon his people for breaking his commandments. We got to get that in our mind, man. Whew.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. No man shall spare his brother. Let's get the next video.
Now y'all see why we had to do this again, because and it ain't gonna stop until our people repent. It's gonna get worse and worse. We gotta repent, y'all.
Hey, real quick, get Micah 7 and 2. Micah 7 and verse 2. Say, no man shall spare his brother. This is what we dealing with in the earth today. Real millennial monsters. Now, I know in the 70s, in the 80s, you had the crack epidemic, drug dealing, stuff like that. And that's when gangs was starting to grow. But the magnitude where it's at now, where it's at right now, you wouldn't have thought it ain't got to this level. You know what I'm saying? I want to kill you so bad, I'm going to shoot you in front of a jail 64 times, and whoever with you, I don't care if it's your mama. You know what I'm saying? It's a video we going to show later on. I think it's in the video. A dude broke in a man's house and killed him and shot a little 9-year-old girl on accident and shot the older sister 14 times on purpose because she was the witness. But she survived.
Man.
Hell yeah, his ass went to jail for life because she survived them 14 shots and was able to testify. For real. But read Micah 7 and 2.
The book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 2. The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood.
They what?
They all lie in wait for blood.
So now that black people got a hold of firearms, everybody is a killer. You ain't got to have hands no more. You ain't got to be able to fight to be hard no more. All you got to do is be ready to shoot a nigga. So everybody lie in wait for blood. Read on.
They hunt every man his brother with a net.
They do what?
They hunt every man his brother with a net.
So you would think, we've been in slavery for over 400 years. The white man and raped our women, used our babies as alligator bait, killed us, lynched us, burnt us with fire, sprayed us with water hose,
all of it,
chased us with dogs, shoot us down to this day. You would think we'll be hunting their ass. No. Black people is on a hunt one for another. That's how people die. You got to think. I'm waiting on you to walk out of jail. I'm on some... like we playing Call of Duty in the streets. Right. Like I'm really on a hunt. I'm on a hunt for the ops.
Man.
God said that's what's going on with every man in our community. That's all our young men into this lifestyle.
We're finishing the agenda of the white man.
Exactly. We doing all the work for him.
Right.
For real. All right, play the video.
From DX Daily Podcast, and you gotta check this out. So Little Durk was reportedly the target of a violent home invasion on Sunday, July 11th. According to TMZ, multiple people broke into Durk's home in the Chateau Elan neighborhood of Brazelton, which is about an hour outside of Atlanta, and they exchanged gunfire with him and his girlfriend, India Cox, who was also at the house. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation confirmed they were both victims of a home invasion and aggravated assault. Little Durk and India apparently fired back, but neither was injured. No further details are available at this time.
Lil Durk's house or residence in Atlanta had heavy police presence. and was possibly raided due to an investigation about a shooting and other crimes. I won't say where he lives at. Y'all know I know wherever I live at, right? But I won't say where he lives at, but he lives in a gated community in Atlanta. And through people who were his neighbors, who were very confused why there was so much police presence, and they said there was an alleged shooting around where he lived at. By the way, in this whole thing, to be fair, they say since it happened close to his house. By the way, this is a gated community, which is a little concerning. They call him the victim.
Several of Lil Durk's friends and family members have been victims of gun violence over the past few years. Most recently, Durk's older brother, OTF D-Thing, was shot and killed outside of a Chicago strip club. Witnesses at the scene said he was struck in the head and died instantly. And then in November of 2020, King Von was murdered after leaving an Atlanta hookah bar. And one of the surviving shooting victims, 22-year-old Timothy Leaks, was ultimately arrested for the crime and is awaiting trial. And Lil Durk's cousin, Newski, was also shot and killed. Despite Lil Durk's musical success, it seems he just can't catch a break with everything that's been going on. And police are currently asking for tips and help with solving the case of who invaded their home. That's crazy. I hope the police figure out who invaded their home and Lil Durk and India stay safe, cause that's wild. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on all of our new videos. And be sure to subscribe to the DX Daily Podcast on all streaming platforms. And as always, make sure to keep it all the way locked to hiphopdx.com.
Alright, so this a rapper who y'all know was funny. You was at the fundraiser, right? Right. So we was doing the Gatorade fundraiser, and was they in a van? Yeah. It was a van. They swung the dope back. It was a dude. It was a little young dude that looked just like Lil Durk. I said, "Damn, that's Lil Durk."
Hell no.
Yeah, he had the blonde dread, the blonde 2-strand dreads. You know what I'm saying? He had the look, the tight pants, and all of that. In the van, on the floor, whole bunch of guns, extended clips, and all of that. Whole bunch of to buy a Gatorade. He pulled out a fat water, money. They smoking big backwoods. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these young niggas in here with 100 years of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like they
ride around.
Like they in traffic with 100 years of prison on them. What is wrong with this? Like, I was just looking at it and I'm like,
you all right?
And he was like, "Hey, y'all be safe out here. It's dangerous." Yeah, what
You the danger.
Hey, but that's like they looking up to him. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, everybody want to look up to these men because, especially you rap about all this stuff, and you got ops that's actually dying and stuff like that, and you still alive. It's like glorious, like, oh yeah, Lil Durk hard, Lil Durk a demon. You know that? Hey, that's the world evil as hell. If being called a demon is glorious.
That's the biggest compliment you can get right now.
Lil Durk a demon. He was on demon time, but everybody around him died. Everybody, they broke into. Now he from Chicago. He got beef with niggas in Chicago. A lot of people. They ran into his house in Atlanta, Georgia. That's thousands of miles away from Atlanta, at least 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And in a gated community. A gated community. All right, with him and his girl had the bus back with him. They was both shooting back at the people that broke into the house. You know what I'm saying? So if I was the girl, you might be next. Everybody, and look, everybody that be close to him, that be with him all the time, end up dead.
Gone.
For real. So I'm telling you, man, but that's who our young man look up to. He one of the most prominent figures in the rap community right now.
But why?
But what is he going through? You know what I'm saying? You got to think you losing everybody that's close to you to gun violence. Niggas around you die. You know how many dead homies dude got?
He's still making diss tracks.
Exactly. You know how many people that he was affiliated with in Chicago that's dead, that done died in the past 10 years? At least 50, if not 75, 100. No joke.
And he think he gonna die and go see them.
And now people is running up in his house in his gated, secure community and shooting at him and his girl.
You lose.
But y'all don't want to go through that though. Y'all want to be just like this Negro, but y'all don't want to go through that.
Right.
Y'all don't want to go. Y'all know how many cases this man they had to fight? How many thousands and thousands of dollars he had to spend on lawyers to get him out of jail? He fighting a murder case right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that ain't cool.
But y'all want to be, y'all don't want to be like that. Y'all don't want to be like that.
What happened to being like Mike? Now you want to be like every shooting rapper.
Hey, get Ephesians 4:25 real quick. Because this what these rappers got to start doing, man, because these little kids is looking up to y'all. They want to be just like y'all. They want to dress like y'all, talk like y'all, and do what y'all do. But y'all not telling them, look, they don't got the money that you got to fight them cases. They don't got the money that you got to afford all that armed security and the guns with the lasers and all that. They don't got what you got to protect you, and you barely protected.
Right.
You still watching for your life. Your life still in jeopardy every other day. They don't got a percentage of what you got to protect them. But y'all ain't telling them this stuff, though. Read what you got.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 25.
Come on.
Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor.
So what a real rapper at that's going to let them, look, when you get into this lifestyle, expect death. Expect jail. All your friends going to die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're going to get shot. You're going to get shot at. You know what I'm saying? For real, you gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be away from your family, your woman, all that for years at a time. Who makes a song about jail? How you gotta sleep on that hard ass cot with a little sheet, a thin ass sheet, and it's cold as hell in the winter and hot as hell in the summer.
Right. And who braiding their hair?
They don't talk about how they got to spread their ass cheeks for the white man when they get up in there.
Right.
Before and after every visit, they don't tell the truth about that though. You know what I'm saying? For real. Rappers be going to jail getting their ass whooped. They don't rap about that though.
Right.
They don't rap about that. Man, tell the truth to these young kids because they going down that path because of y'all. Because of y'all. For real, man. Hey, it's time for our people to wake up. But look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back with more. Hey, Millennial Monsters, you reap what you rap. Stay tuned, y'all. This is Let's Talk Truth.
Camp life, yeah, we live life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Show up in your hood with this good. Yeah, my camp mic, this camp life. Camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, let's do it down the ride. But it's camp life. This camp life. This camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we put our lives on the line. But it's camp life. This camp life. This camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we prophesy 365. But it's camp life. This camp life.
Boots lace, you know we came to ride. All on your block, don't care about the odds, this truth is do or die. Come crown the kings and watch how we bling, we here 365. While you and your dreams, we on the scene, saving our people's lives.
What a time to be alive when it's going down. I got both eyes on the same prize. If you're trying to build, then it's hammer time. Nigga lava the mama, no COVID. Different scriptures, you can call it the rovers. Can't see it and you blind like Toby. Pass over, we the sheep, but we golden, it's over.
False prophet, you fake, you don't do nothing you say. All day searching our page, looking for sin. Why is you hate? Why in the hood? All in their face. Purple and gold, we reigning. Put some respect on our name, we prophets. You a novice, your doctrine demolished. Stop it. Ask the apostles, watch us.
Take a look on the same page in our favorite book. 400 prophets with the same doctrine. Put it out my pocket, had your block shook. We'll read it like Officer Liam. Covered in spots, stop and run like a cheetah. Quick in the script, 7 seconds can't beat them. More than a weapon, that Bible is lethal. They bugging like Beatles.
Camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Show up in your hood with this good. Yeah, my camp mic, this camp life. Camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, let's do it down the ride. But it's camp life, this camp life. This camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we put our lives on the line. But it's camp life, this camp life. This camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we prophesy 365. But it's camp life, this camp life.
Slinging our sword, yeah, we coming down your street. Spiritual war, bring that fire, gon' feel that heat. Squad up on them corners, can't be discreet with it. Shoot out scriptures like a gun, bullets, we speak with it. The words of God is our weapon, we get deep off in it. Confound the so-called Christians. Wise to the devil, we killing. Armor up, tearing down the doctrines of the word, the spirit, she wicked. Posted up all day and night, gathering up the tribes of Israel. Step up to us, then you get this word. No, we don't fight, but feelings get hurt. We'll cut you up, slicing you with this word. Your spirit got cooked 'cause the scriptures you heard. We show you love, you think it's hate. If you don't repent, you must meet your fate. No, the Bible ain't up for debate. No sugarcoating, I'm telling you straight. We just a messenger. You try to shoot us down with the darks of fire, then you fail. Did you not know that nothing you do to the prophets of God, no, it won't prevail. Coming down strong and all of them coons. 144, we're rising up soon. The other nation posted up with they goons. So what's about to happen next? Stay tuned. With this camp life, that's right, that's right. With this camp life, that's right, that's right. With this camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Show up in your hood with this good. Yeah, my camp mic, this camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, let's do it down the ride. But it's camp life, this camp life. This camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we put our lives on the line. But it's camp life, this camp life. This camp life, yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we prophesy 365. But it's camp life, this camp life.
Check.
All praise to the Most High. We back. You reap what you rap. All right. So let's talk truth some more. Hey, so y'all just heard this song. You know what I'm saying? See that? Look. When you used to live a life like that, you gotta find a way to channel that aggression in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Right. What you saw was brothers that come from that life, having ops, being in shootouts. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, nah, I put my life on the line for the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Warring for the souls of my people instead of hunting for the souls of my people.
Right. And you notice how they dealt with the ops per se. You know, the people came up, they was, this and that, get off the block, get off this our neighborhood. And the brothers gave the Bible.
Exactly.
That's the sword. That's your weapon. That's the solution.
Right.
Not guns.
That's what you need to be shooting. The scriptures. All right? So let's get the next thing. All right? up on me, that's what you gonna get. Precepts.
The word of
I'm
God.
gonna fire your ass up.
Right.
With the word. All right, play that.
Oh my God. This was a wild ass story. Chicago police, and by the way, I have YouTube videos, chat. In the morning, please go check my YouTube videos. I got 3 for y'all. I was gonna drop them tonight, but I was like, yeah, I'm about to watch tonight. If you're watching the stream tonight, in the morning, I need y'all to all comment on all the YouTube videos and be like, Act told us about this before he did it. Anyway, Chicago police released a report. I don't know if they actually released it, but they definitely allowed it to get in the hands of civilians. They allowed the report that named King Von as a suspected killer of Kikira Kai Barnes. They allowed that report to get out. I'm going to be so honest with this. This whole shit kind of fucked me up. I'm going to tell you why. If you watch King Von from like way back, by the way, in the war in Chirac, and a lot of people accused her of doing a lot of things I won't name right now. But it was very shocking that a woman could really hold her own like that. Then she got into it with Vaughn a couple times. And this is what I was trying to say. For a lot of people, they said that whatever Vaughn had with Kai, they thought it was kind of like flirting with the ops. It didn't seem like it was actually, yo, this is about trying to kill you type shit. Clearly it was. So they named King Von as a suspected killer of Kikira. It's interesting because with all of that, they never charged King Von. That makes me think about Chicago differently because of this. They'll have the truth about somebody's death. They'll have the information and an eyewitness or a testimony to possibly arrest somebody, convict him. But yet what happens? You literally watch a bunch of people just be like, I don't care. I don't know. It's interesting. Anyway, do I believe that King Von did this in the whole Chirac, trilogy and history of how people look at King Von? Allegedly, he may have done it. Again, to me, he died an innocent man. He was not convicted of this crime or other crimes. Okay? Anyway, let's keep it going. What is this? Soulja Boy shit. By the way, I seen Kevin Samuels respond to.
All right. So basically, King Von, he died almost a year ago now, right? So now, even though it was already like street rumors and all that when he was alive, now that he dead, they just gonna pin a murder on him. Yeah, Davon Bennett, he killed that girl. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah. He catching bodies when he dead. Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, ain't it? All right? But, hey, these is our... You got to think, like I said, this is glorified in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know he killed that girl. Yeah, that's my nigga. What? I knew he smoked that. No, that's not good.
That don't make sense.
That's not good. All right?
Hey, this how you know Chicago PD, they know what they doing. They leaving these menaces on the street purposely. Everybody been knowing King Von killed this girl for the past few years, but I feel like they purposely closing these cases over 48 hours, okay. And we understand that the murder rate in Chicago was is
crazy.
Yeah, unrealistic. They already got like 364 deaths this year. And it hasn't even been, it hasn't even been a year. So, nevertheless, I think they leaving these people out there on purpose. Now that he dead, they're going to say, okay, we know King Von did it. We just left him out there to kill 3 or 4 more people.
That in Psalms 83. That's a heavy point. Because that go with them letting these rappers glorify this in music, and they actually leaving these killers on the street. They be knowing who, everybody that follow King Von knew or thought they knew that he killed that girl. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, dog.
Hey, the police be knowing all of this. But like you said, I mean, hell, if they just gonna kill each other here, what we gonna stop them for? We want them to kill each other off. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 83, verse 2.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 2.
Come on.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So I want everybody that's listening on the Real Underground Radio, pay attention, all right? What we showing is the reason why you got these killers, these young Negroes, they don't be wearing no masks, no gloves. They be keeping the gun they kill people with. You know what I'm saying? Leaving fingerprints, all of that. And then make a song about it, make a video reenacting what happened and say the name and say how they smoked, the name of the person they smoked. All of that, and they be free. Whose agenda is that? Who is letting that happen? It's your real enemy.
Exactly.
Your real enemy. Read on.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Come on.
They have taken crafty counsel.
So our enemies, meaning the nations, in particular the United States of America, the so-called white man, they have taken crafty counsel.
Uh-oh.
Crafty. Oh, he's a king. He's an old block legend, living legend.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Sounds diabolical.
He kills a lot of those people on 63rd. Yeah, we don't like them either. You know, you know what I'm saying? What the hell? So they let these people run around and just kill each other, man, and then make songs about it. And you know the song, you got to think. If I'm on the side of King Von, right, and I'm listening to a song about, yeah, we killed two good, like I'm ready to go get another one in there. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm ready to make another pack, another op pack. Just listen to him like, yeah, let's go slide again. Let's go spin the bin. And then if I'm the other side and I'm listening to the song, I'm stirred up. I'm like, oh, they didn't think he could disrespect. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wrap his ass up. He wanna rap. You see what I'm saying? And they know this.
Right.
That's why they would take us down for hate speech and give us a strike.
Right.
Because we mentioned something about, but you know what I'm saying? When it comes to them rapping about killing a Negro and getting top from they out girlfriend or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I can do all that in the song. You know what I'm saying? And it go up and get millions of views. My little kid can stumble up on it and watch it. You know what I'm saying? With no problem. But we always, you know, on the thin line of hate speech and all that, just speaking the truth. Bringing out articles that other people done made. But they saying in their songs, they rapping about killing one another
real
in their own
hate.
Community, in real life.
Right.
And it's millions of views. They're famous. They getting money. They got diamonds in their mouth. They got diamonds in their mouth, bruh. Who put diamonds in? You got to be rich to put diamonds in your mouth. And they stay there.
Or in your damn forehead.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who put diamonds in their forehead?
What's his name? Lil Uzi Vert?
Yeah.
Lil Uzi, right?
One
yeah,
big
he
one in
on
his
some
forehead.
that's some gay stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? They getting all of these nice clothes and shoes and all of that. How? Because they falling in line with the crafty counsel of their enemy.
Right.
The enemy like, oh, yeah, you get rich, you get famous and all of that because you're motivating your people to kill each other. All right? We got a caller from Chirac. Hey, all praise to the Most High. Caller, what's your name? You on Let's Talk Truth. Let's Talk Truth. Shalom, caller, what's your name?
And we can't hear him.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh yeah, shalom. This is brother Johanna, IUIC Chicago. Yeah, so I was just listening to you talk about like the music and stuff, like just like the whole culture, like saying like like people talking about like killing each other, like that's true. Like you were saying like Esau, like they control the music. Like you said, it was your enemy that controlled it. So like that's very true because like you said, like they know he killed that girl back. Like everybody knew that for years. But like you said, like they let King Von and them, like they rap about what they do and like it affects, like it'll put that spirit on everybody, like to want to kill people,
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's really like that music stuff, man. It's heavy, man. Because once it, like our people, we don't, like you say, like we all know our people don't have their own identity. So, like the culture here, like everybody be like happy when somebody get murdered. Like that stuff be, man. Like that stuff is toxic, man. It's
Hey,
toxic,
that's crazy. They knew they struck gold when they found Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, people like this stuff. People like Tuka dead. Oh, they like celebrating the death of a nigga, the people that we hate. Wow, we got them to celebrate the deaths of one another.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Man.
They knew they struck gold
Hey,
when
bro.
they found Chief Keef.
Hey, leadership. Let me tell y'all something real quick though. 'Cause I'm born and raised. I'm in Chicago right now. I'm in Chicago right now, and it's so crazy because like you would listen to like the hip hop and R&B stations, like East City, like how like East City got their own R&B and hip hop station, right?
Right.
All right, so like they like do like a like stop the violence segment, like all right, man, y'all stop the violence, stop the guns. But then I swear, like they play the song, like the next song they play, it'll say something about King Von saying something about Tuka, and that's what our people don't get. Like you can't be lukewarm with your decision like that. Like it's just, man, it's insanity, man. It's insanity, man.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Hey, all praise to the Most High, man. Hey, Chirac then said it they self. This music and all that, hey, I'm telling you, man, they got a big impact on what our people actually doing to one another in these streets. And it's all crafty counsel of the enemy.
Yeah, I be seeing it everywhere. Like everybody, even the lingo, like everybody started using the lingo, like saying like gang, like talking like them. Like it's like the pinnacle be on Chicago. Like I don't know why, but like we know that though. You know what I'm saying? Us Chicago.
Remember, that been a reoccurring theme throughout history. Like in the late 80s, early 90s, it was Cali. Everybody started to want to be like Cali. You know what I'm saying? The Bloods and the Crips and the Lokes and all of that. That's how you had Banging in Little Rock. And then, you know what I'm saying, you go through the 90s, you had when New Orleans was the murder capital. Everybody wanted to be like No Limit. Everybody wanted to be a hot boy. You know what I'm saying? People from 500, 600 miles away from New Orleans talking about Wody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it always been an occurring theme. So in 2010, 2011, it was Chicago turn. You know what I'm saying? So you seen that vibration going through the earth. People talking about ops and thoughts and you know what I'm saying? All of that. We wasn't using them words, but it was the crafty counsel of the enemy putting them on a pedestal and, You know what I'm saying? The whole world gravitating to that nonsense. You know?
Right. And even another trend people may not notice, but I know we listen to music, you know, like we got to be the watchers, you know, we the watchers, so we, you know what I'm saying, like we pay attention to the media, but I ain't gonna be too long-winded, but another thing that's like I don't know if y'all noticed, but like in Chicago, like it's a lot of mass shootings going on here. But not we ain't talking about Esau doing, you know, Esau he'll do a mass shooting, but we talking about Jake and all them. So they got like a I don't know if y'all know, but like they got like a device you could put on like the back of your gun.
Yeah.
And, you know, right, it's called a switch. Y'all are hearing talking about a switch.
Stuff, yeah.
And that's what they got here. So like they can shoot, you know, a gun you can shoot like maybe like 5 bullets in 5 seconds, but with a switch you can unload a whole 30 clip in just probably 3 seconds. Like you look up the video.
Damn.
They got him.
That's how they did. What's the name? Did 64 times in front of the jail.
That's why you said it was like a video game in real life.
Damn.
Yeah, they got some switches out here, so that's a big thing. Everybody got a switch, and they you hear Durk say like, we don't got to aim, we got to switch. That's how all these kids get killed. They shoot, they got to switch, like, and you know they carrying 30s and 50s.
Yeah,
right.
So they can let off that whole clip and get away. That's how all these mass shootings happening here now. You see 6 people getting shot. Everybody got to switch. Like that's a
yeah. I noticed even in Little Rock, like when people be killing, when it's a lot of rounds, it's usually not only the target, but a little kid that was in the car get hit, the baby mama, the cousin, the auntie, whoever with them.
Right, because it ain't a normal.
Go get a gun wound. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I can see that with the switch. You aiming it at somebody in particular, but they might get the
right,
and it spread out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Hey, brother. We appreciate you calling in, man. We gotta get back at it, but we definitely appreciate your insight.
Oh yeah, thanks for the show, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one, Shalom.
Hey, make sure y'all give our people the medicine out there.
For real.
They need it.
I be thinking about that. And when we get to Jacksonville, Florida, we got to go there. We got to visit Little Rock native Captain Enoch. Because they got a lot of work cut out for them, man. These cities like this with these wild west ass young niggas.
Yeah, it is like wild west.
We gotta go stomp in their neighborhood.
Hey, let me get a scripture real quick.
Hold on, we gotta finish the Psalms 83.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Finish that Psalms 83.
Verse 2, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have consulted against the Israelites. Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So once we see, you know, they got gangs, they got other titles and stuff now. They got hoods and blocks that they cleave to and that they love so earnestly. Let's promote that. Let's push that on all of our media platforms. You know, let's let them make T-shirts with it on the shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. Get tatted up. Get it tattooed on ya. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's because once we do that, once I'm BD from O Block and you GD from St. Lawrence, once I'm Hanger Hill, Pyru from East Side, and you Macalma Crip, West Side, whatever the hell, then y'all not a nation no more. Y'all not a nation. Y'all think y'all are part of the 6-point star nation.
Right.
The 5-point star nation.
Right.
The folk nation.
Stone, all
the Vice Lord nation. For real. That's all crafty counsel of the enemy.
And we don't see it as that, but you know we close-minded because especially in Chicago where they putting trailers of guns in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Drugs in your neighborhood. And you don't think it's a plot? You don't think they doing something?
Message.
Yep. Finish that off.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
I don't think a Negro from this generation will ever forget about Obla 300.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we didn't damn sure forgot we was the Israelites.
Man.
For real.
Why would you do that? Why would
I guarantee you it's some, because I remember Officer Gabriel from Chicago, he said that when Romeo brought Bishop out there, he brought Bishop to O Block and all of that. Bishop didn't taught in O Block, Wick City. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, them young niggas didn't forgot that they didn't heard they was the real Jews before. But they know that they, you know what I'm saying? They King Vonville and Toontown and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All these dead niggas' names. You know, for
sad,
real.
man, sad.
That's all crafted counsel of the enemy so you can forget who you are. Because if you remember you an Israelite, that means you got to remember all your brothers and sisters Israelites, and we all got to repent and start to love one another to get the kingdom.
Exactly.
As long as y'all don't remember that, y'all can kill each other, hoe each other out, spread diseases, go to jail, and all of that, and y'all will never rise again.
Right, and then
if I was the enemy, I would do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a war tactic. For real. It is what it
And
is.
they just said that they were crafty in the war. They know, and
Hey.
that's the thing too. Is like once we start realizing that, we'll realize who the real enemy is.
Right.
And it ain't the same color brother in just on the other street. Just because he on the 53rd and you on 63rd, y'all enemies.
Right, you from 64th and you
10
glorifying
blocks up
the
ahead.
fact I'm not from 63rd.
I ain't right there,
I'm
right.
from 64th.
And you would have done
Like, wow. But y'all from the same damn neighborhood.
Why would you do that? I'm bugged out. It's both the hood, it's both Section 8 housing with gates with one way in, one way
Your house
out.
boarded up, his is boarded up. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All right,
crazy.
let's get the next video.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Be sure to share this video. I got some news for you niggas today. Chicago rapper Lil Kevo 069 was shot and killed after dissing King Von and Lil Durk brother D-Thang in a song called BDK. Got gunned down in the middle of the street, and that's how he was supposed to die. See, I'm a firm believer in, if you gangbang, you don't get to walk away from this game unscathed. You don't get to diss their rivals. You don't get to taunt rival gang members. You don't get to inflict violence amongst other people and then just ride away in the sunset. Float away on a banana boat. Become a productive member of society. Raise your grandkids. Raise your children. Go to church every Sunday. It don't work like that. So he got gunned down like most gang
pause it real
members
quick.
do.
Hey, let's get that in the scriptures. Get Galatians 6. He just said the title of the show. He said he made a diss song dissing the people that died, and he got shot down in the middle of the street because that's how he was supposed to die. He said you can't just rap about this life and killing and doing all this and this and that and not expect for your life to end the same way. Like you just gonna live happily ever after. You just made a song about
this song, and then you wanna
50 niggas dying.
Come on now.
And you just gonna live happily ever after. These 50 niggas
I just killed 50
you
of your
rapping about
friends.
dying got friends.
50
They
more
got
plus 50
uncles,
more. Right.
cousins. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got they got people that wanted the scriptures talk about the revenge of blood.
Right.
Like that's why it's so. This never gonna end. You know what I'm saying? That's why 2/3 gotta die. It's never gonna end once his blood spilled. You can lecture me all day. Look, man, the scriptures say this and this and that. But in my mind, if I'm like, nah, that's my that's my blood. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that. I can't see the person that killed my blood.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm
hearing
saying?
this. I'm not.
And that's why I said the crafty counsel of the
Right.
white man to put this out as if it's entertainment. That's what make it so bad. Because you make a song talking about Tuka. Tuka, that's my brother. I love him. But you got millions of views and people pressing like and coming talking about they smoking Tuka. Like that, I'm mad. Like, no, you gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying? For real, read what you got.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Come on.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right, whatever you sow, you're going to reap. So you're sowing this evil into the world. you know what I'm saying, about killing and disrespecting the set or whatever and all of that, guess what? You're going to reap exactly what you just sowed into the earth. Read on.
Verse 8, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Come on.
But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
All right, real quick, Genesis 9. Genesis 9 and 6. God said this way in the beginning. All right, you reap what you sow. Genesis 9, verse 6.
The book of Genesis, chapter 9 and verse 6.
Come on.
Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
You see that? Read it one more time.
Whoso sheddeth man's blood.
You shed man blood. BDK. We get the that a day. You shed man blood, read on.
By man shall his blood.
You won't die the same way. For real. That's how it goes.
Exactly.
That's exactly how it goes. For real. Go ahead.
You know how people deceive themselves? Because this won't be the first song they made like that. Like when I found out about this story, I did some research on the brother, Lil Kevo. He got other songs dissing them. So it gets to the point, like the scriptures say, though a sinner does evil 100 times, he shall not, what it say? They heart is fully sent them to do evil because they think they're going to go unpunished. But the other scripture lets you know that the sinner shall not go unpunished. It'll be a marvel if the sinner go unpunished to the grave. You making these songs over and over about this person going to die, this person going to die, you get this story right here with this brother.
All right, let's go to the next video. Let's go to the next video. You reap what you rap, man.
Just in case y'all didn't catch it, this dude died 2 days after dropping his song. Dropped the song BDK, got put to death.
It's a new song and a new death. It's a new song and a new death. All right, now watch. Now this right here, this is gonna be very disturbing. This is very disturbing. But these is two. Now, what you'll notice with these two rappers is they just recently did interviews with the same interviewer. I don't know if I can say his name. I'm gonna say Blad TV. So they did. They both recently did interviews with Blad TV. Blad TV got a reputation for being the damn feds.
Right. The real op.
They literally be pulling clips from his interviews to indict people. Because he asked questions like, so yeah, what did you think about, the rapper so-and-so making a song about killing your homeboy? Did you do anything to retaliate? Like, he literally do that.
Right.
And these niggas know that, and they still sit down with him to interview with him.
Stupid.
So these two niggas, now the police know that they fouls is just stacking up. They both gonna end up in jail or the grave. The police just trying to see if they gonna kill each other first, or we just gonna have to lock their ass up eventually. You know what I'm saying? But they basically be describing to the people through their lyrics and their songs and their videos of the ongoing war between them and the bloodshed.
Come
on, just
on,
recently, the hot song that's getting all the buzz is "Who I Smoke" by Young and Ace, and it's so catchy. I don't know if they play it in the clip, but it'll have you singing it, bro. That the video on a golf course, they happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they, you know what I'm saying? But they rapping about niggas that they done smoked and giving whole crime scenes and all of that. Found out we ain't worked and went and clocked them out. They bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
But why?
They pulling up, bro, niggas getting killed while they applying for jobs at Amazon.
Come on now,
niggas getting killed in Amazon parking lot.
It's over.
Trying to make $18 an hour.
Come on now,
Can't make this up.
Right.
You can get 1 Corinthians 15:33 real quick before we start the video. 1 Corinthians 15:33.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 33.
Now you would think after so many niggas that you loved and died, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, hey, look, we both got scores. You know what I'm saying? You done felt me, I done felt you. Hey, look, we both making money. You know what I'm saying? We both famous or whatever. Let's end this right now, and let's try to do something good before all of us end up just being destroyed and die. But we not, ain't no OGs, ain't no men. One of the people from a certain side is locked up with his daddy for murder. His daddy be with them, condoning all the BS.
Message.
It's crazy, man. Read what you got.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33.
Come on.
Be not deceived.
Read.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
And this go back to the crafty counsel of the enemy. All right? Don't be deceived. Don't be out here thinking this stuff is just hot just to be hot. No. It's hot because it's an influence. It influences our younger men to be caught up and wrapped up in this lifestyle. I see them going at it and doing it. I want my city to be like that. I want my city to have that reputation too. Hell, we get down like that too in my neighborhood. For real, my north side. Not just they north side, my north. What about my north? You know what I'm saying? For real. That's bruh, I'm telling you that this stuff is real. And I done seen it. You know, I done seen it with my own eyes. Hey, they think they doing something in Chicago. Hey, we like that out here too. You know what I'm saying? We gon' make this the next Chicago.
Come on now, dog.
Evil communications corrupt good manners. It turned young, impressionable men into
demons,
killers. You know? Play the video.
This just be my room right here. One boy shot my house up. I was right there on the bed, me and my little brother Quan. And they shot my house up from right here. This is my mama's shit right here. They shot my mama's house. They shot this part right here. My mama was in the room. They shot that bitch up. My house always got shot up. They always spent on my shit. But then we doubling back though, for real. Come here though.
The ATK gang. Investigators say this organization is connected to a string of murders in Jacksonville.
There's many names for ATK. Ace's Top Killers is one. 9 people, potentially responsible for 15 murders that we know of, and who knows what else.
The day we were shooting scenes for When I See You, Who I Smoke.
Who I Smoke came out of nowhere, went crazy, kind of made it more mainstream to where people who don't even know y'all, they were tapped into it. Did you make them do that?
I don't know. I took it too far when they made a song for speaking. Once the dead get involved, it's already too far.
Hi, what is up everybody? For the past few months, the most talked about song on social media is the Who I Smoke video from Young and Ace. It exposed the mainstream to the deadliest rap feud that's been going on for years, and it's happening in Jacksonville, Florida. Rappers from there are on a completely different wave, hiding the clues to revenge killings inside their music videos, taking the beats from classic pop songs, and trying to rap the most demonic shit over it. Young and Ace and his crew remixed the classic Vanessa Carlton song 1,000 Miles and flipped it, filming at a plush golf course, smoking cigars, all while dancing to lyrics that celebrate the deaths of their rival crew, led by the rapper Fulio out of North Jacksonville. Who I Smoke went viral, hitting 16 million views in 1 month, and getting reactions from all the biggest influencers online.
Who I Smoke. Say it.
No! Hey, Fulio, come get this nigga before he playing with your top.
This is one of the most savage videos I've seen. Just
pause. So look, I just said it, right? I just mentioned. You got to think. Say this my blood brother I grew up with, I've been through hell and high water with, right? He get killed in the street. Negro make a song about who I spoke, Lil Bibby, and Lil Bibby my brother. And you got people making TikToks and Instagram video, white boys in a whole other state who I slapped the dogs out of.
Right.
They're making a video trying to play with my brother name. Who I smoke. Hell no. That ain't funny.
It ain't.
That ain't funny. But that's what evil communications do. Evil communications are how you disrespecting the dead. Like, and you don't even know them people.
Message.
For real.
Hey.
But that's crazy.
And let me get a scripture. Go to Romans chapter 3. Let's start at verse 14. Because this is the mindset of our people right here. Read what you got.
The book of Romans chapter 3 and verse 14. Whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness.
That's what you just seen right there. Cursing and bitterness. He said, well, I seen him make a video first. He the one that said this about the dead. When you mention the dead, now it's my goal. Keep going.
Their feet are swift to shed blood.
That's the mindset of our people. Our people are swift to shed blood. Keep going.
Destruction and misery are in their ways.
That's all they know now. It's destruction. This is all in their minds right now. Well, you killed my boy, so now I gotta kill you. I've been raised this way. Keep going.
And the way of peace have they not known.
There ain't no peace in them. They don't know what peace is because, like you mentioned earlier, if I kill him, your brother, you gonna come back and you gotta get me now. I don't want to hear what they gotta say. There's no peace. Keep going.
There is no fear of God before their eyes.
And this is the main reason, because they do not fear God. They do not fear the real judgment where flames gonna come. They continue to do that. They haven't got judged instantly, and some of them don't care. They don't care. They don't love God. They don't fear God at all.
The hell is this?
And that's it. It's their mind.
Play the video.
You know why? They ain't show one gun in the video. But the way they seem to be just nonchalantly enjoying life while clowning the niggas who died?
So Fulio had to retaliate in a darker, more ominous way, remixing a classic fantasy.
Pause. So, hey, get Proverbs 24. So, the academic said something heavy right there. He said, okay, it's one thing to make a video about your ops dancing around with guns. They made a video. It was only one gun shown in the video. They on a golf course with Easter colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, they enjoying life. They happy. They, I smoke. Yo, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on,
turn up, and then got the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that hit different.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That hit different. They got 30 million views in 3 months.
Come on now, dog.
For real, read that scripture, 24 and 17.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 17.
Watch this.
Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth.
So this is clear cut. God said, don't do that. Don't rejoice when your enemy fall. All right, read on.
And let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth.
Don't let your heart be glad when he stumble. Why? Read.
Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him.
So the Lord would, okay, you want to sit up there and you want to disrespect the dead and all that. You want to rejoice at them dying. That's why when 3 from one side died, 3-4 weeks later, 5 from the other side died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Because the Lord don't play that. God said don't. And that's all our people doing, making songs rejoicing when they ops die. I'm telling you, that's why it's a never-ending cycle.
Never.
Man. Go back to the video. So this was the brother retaliation to that. All right?
Fantasia song, and in the music video, printing out a big poster of 2 of Ace's friends and his blood brother who died by Ace's side in a drive-by shooting outside a Japanese steakhouse. Ace was the only one in the car who survived. Since then, both Fulio's crew and Young and Ace's crew released this song after this song towards each other, leaving hidden messages in the music videos.
Got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right.
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped him off last week at a job interview, and they never saw him again.
Left his house Wednesday night. Here's a picture of him behind us. And there's little in the way of clues as to where he might be.
Corbin ass was lost until they found him in that bag.
Corbin Johnson was last seen alive in July of last year. Then last Friday, a man discovered the victim's skeletal remains.
But what makes this situation real cold is some of the folks beefing are literal cousins, blood relatives caught up on opposite ends of the feud.
Now, that is your cousin. Nigga, fuck your cousin, man. That's your real cousin? That nigga cousin. I don't give a fuck about that nigga cousin.
Now, we're getting into all this, but first I got my guy Millies with Jim Jones for the song of the day today. This is Heightened Senses. Let's go.
Trying to turn a pandemic to a pandemic. Still racked up when the government can't lend it. You suckers spending
Skip forward.
Is the face of KTA, alias Kill Them All, which is an alliance between 2 groups.
Oh my Could have took it off, bro. All right.
From the north. Had a huge presence in rap music, especially in the last 2 decades. But its biggest city, Jacksonville, never really got any mainstream success
to like
until now. And that's all because of these viral diss records between 2 crews.
Yeah,
Go to the biggest city in the country in terms of land size. That's not in Alaska, and that's Jacksonville, Florida. Florida's always had a huge presence in
right there.
Alright, in order to understand this story, we gotta go to the biggest city in the country in terms of land size. That's not in Alaska, and that's Jacksonville, Florida. Florida's always had a huge presence in rap music.
I did not know that.
They said it.
Jacksonville, Florida is the biggest city in terms of size in America. Not population, but size. And that's a big ass city right there. And it's a lot of our people there.
Message.
So you got to think of the impact that this little war, they got their own little world in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Right.
That's why I said we got to hit Jacksonville camp, bro. They got a lot of areas to, it ain't no way they didn't have camp everywhere they need to have camp at. That's the biggest city in the United States.
Yes, sir.
Play on.
Music, especially in the last 2 decades. But its biggest city, Jacksonville, never really got any mainstream success until now. And that's all because of these viral diss records between 2 crews. Young and Ace is the face of ATK Gang, which mostly occupies the west side of Jacksonville. His rival Fulio is the face of KTA, alias Kill Them All, which is an alliance between 2 groups. Fulio's gang from the north, and Young and Reckless, a crew from the south side. What's worse about this beef is the amount of mutual friends both camps had at one point in time. Ace and Fulio were never exactly close, but they did have mutual friends such as Queso, who right now is locked up with his own father, charged for 2 murders, including the killing of Fulio's blood brother, Bibby. After Bibby's murder, Queso would notoriously walk around wearing Bibby jerseys, taking photos like it was a trophy. He even released an album in 2019, putting images of his dead ops as the cover, like a Mount Rushmore of fallen rivals. Jacksonville police, or JSO, are notorious for not cracking cases. In fact, 70% of murders in the city go unsolved. So folks online came up with the catchphrase, JSO loves Queso, for the simple fact that he telegraphs what he's doing on social media.
You see a hot like this? Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
All of Queso's songs have millions of views on YouTube, and he was actually very close with King Von. The two had music together. Queso even appeared in that infamous video where Quando Rondo and Von were joking around with each other back when they were on good terms.
Dirty ass
Queso was there as well. But back in Jacksonville, Queso had a well-known reputation for demonic antics. He famously tried to organize a team deathmatch in real life with his own cousins, who rep the rival gang, KTA.
What's up? Where you at?
Come on, I do a team deathmatch.
Right now?
Y'all 2 versus us 2.
Look at my cousin. We looking like. My cousin don't want to talk. He trying to act all.
He trying to act all hard.
Oh, Jason.
They got the black hoodies on.
One of the cousins on that live was named Lil 9. A month after that back and forth, Lil 9 was leaving a gas station when his car was ambushed, shot 12 times from a rifle inside another car, sending him crashing into a rent-a-wheel tire shop, where Lil 9 was pronounced dead at the scene. While folks at the tire store were trying to revive him, Lil 9's friend who was in the crash with him was frantically walking around filming inside the store.
You fuck niggas played. Played. Fuck niggas played. You fuck niggas played, man.
Of course, Queso responded with a video of his own, laughing.
Get out! Get out!
Then Queso's blood brother, also Lil 9's cousin, would recreate Lil 9's death video from the tire shop.
Y'all fuck niggas played. Y'all niggas played. Y'all niggas played.
60 days later, Queso dropped a music video, and in it, we see him putting a photo of his own deceased cousin, Lil 9, in the microwave. See, the crazy part is, everybody that's beefing, at one point in time, was cool. Queso met Young and Ace in the 9th grade, they've been friends ever since, but the rival Fulio likes to remind Queso that back in 2015, he was hanging with them, and even had the nickname 6 Block Queso for his affiliation with Fulio's gang, 6 Block. Even Young and Ace admits he was a fan of Fulio's music before their beef really escalated, but a series of unfortunate events would draw lines in the sand. Neutrals had to pick sides quickly. At a block party in South Jacksonville, it's in Y&R territory, Young and Reckless. A crew led by Y&R Mookie and his lieutenant, Slugga T. Ace and his gang show up to the party and get into an argument with Y&R's leader, Mookie. Shots were fired and a bullet.
Quick. Hey, that's how you know, like this rap world, it's like they treating it like a military. So when you hear Chirac, don't take it like they missing the mark. It's real. They got lieutenants. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
They got generals, bruh. They really murdering each other as if it's a war.
Message.
For real, man. This is how crazy
in
our people
in your own family.
For real.
Bullet grazed Mookie's skin, with his lieutenant Slugga T shooting back. But Ace and his crew managed to escape the party, leaving Young and Reckless and Ace's crew on bad terms. On top of that, Y&R's leader Mookie was already friends with Fulio's cousin. This made it easy for Y&R and Fulio's gang to click up, creating an alliance under the name KTA, or Kill Them All, with one enemy in common, Young and Ace and ATK. The trends in Jacksonville at the time were not good. It was marking an increase in the murder rate year on year. In 2017, Ace would drop the song Go to War. This was an open invitation to anyone opposing ATK to retaliate. Not long after, Ace's home was shot up, but the tipping point was soon to come. A few months later, one of Ace's friends was out on a mission, looking to avenge a robbery that had happened to him. He knew exactly where the robber was, on the west side of Jacksonville at Fulio's cousin's house. So he snuck into the house, throwing a brick through the sliding door, entering from the back where he began shooting. No mask, no gloves. He couldn't get who robbed him, and instead he ended up killing Fulio's cousin, Zion, and wounding a 9-year-old girl. If this was the start of a war, Zion's death was the catalyst. Not long after, Zion's sister was shot 14 times in an attempt to prevent her from going to trial and testifying. She miraculously survived, and Young and Ace's friend who did the shooting was sentenced to life. But things were just getting started. Fulio's cousin being the first death in the beef meant KTA were looking to get revenge swiftly. They needed to make an example. Ace's music was starting to pick up steam. His new song, F That, was getting millions of views on WorldStar in mere days. Fans were already comparing him to Youngboy. Then a week later, this happened.
4 young men were in this car when they were shot. The vehicle pulled up to their Chevy sedan, opened fire, then took off. And one is in critical condition at the hospital.
Keontae Bullard, the only survivor of the quadruple shooting.
It's a Tuesday in June of 2018. Ace, his brother, and 2 friends were going to Wasabi, a Japanese steakhouse, for Ace's friend's 18th birthday. Everyone was in good spirits, taking photos. It was a celebration. But little did they know, the whole time, they were under surveillance. Rivals had found out their location because of Ace's Instagram story, taking photos outside the steakhouse. Ace even recorded his friends eating inside the restaurant and posted that too. So their enemies waited outside, watching them eat, then followed them leaving the restaurant, driving along the highway. When they got to a red light, the shooters opened fire on the passenger side of Ace's car, killing his 2 best friends and his brother, leaving Ace in critical condition. It was a quadruple shooting, and Fulio got the news before anyone else did, except he thought Ace was dead.
Them boy lost the Fortnite match. Still coming up, man. Cold summer alert, man. 2-3 pack, man. Ace pack, bitch.
Of course, Ace survived, but he lost everything, his brother and his 2 best friends. The attention, however, was helping grow his career. NBA Youngboy would FaceTime him to record a song, and it also motivated Ace to make his biggest record ever, called Pain, which went viral and as we speak, has 50 million views on YouTube. But the blood spilling was not over. Every time Ace would drop a song, his rival Y&R Mookie would use the same song titles to make a diss track. The Jacksonville police even created a whole new department called the Violence Reduction Strategy Team, whose whole job was to basically comb through music videos from both camps, looking for clues. The assistant chief even said in an interview, "I don't think the primary goal is to entertain, but they are making real rap music." And at the top of the next year, in February 2019, Fulio's little brother Bibby was the next target for assassination. Bibby was just 16 at the time, and he was coming home from school one day in his own neighborhood on the north side of Jacksonville at the Hilltop Apartments. He was sitting on a gazebo in the courtyard of his complex with a friend. The 2 were looking at their phones when all of a sudden, pounding gunfire erupted. Bibby and his friend dropped the phone and jumped, Both started running in different directions, frantically looking for cover. A total of 60 rounds was shot in under 15 seconds. Bibby was killed instantly. A year later, when the court documents were unsealed, the police named Queso as the gunman responsible for Bibby's murder, saying that they drove for hours, circling the complex, parking, waiting, until finally springing out and unleashing Draco rounds in Bibby's direction. Then Queso allegedly walked up to Bibby, who was on the ground, shielding himself from the gunfire, and executed him at close range, before fleeing the apartment complex in a gray Nissan. The court documents also mention Queso's affinity for wearing Bibby jerseys, and posting it to his IG page in celebration. Queso's bond is currently set at $4 million. For Fulio, losing his brother and his cousin in a short period of time was devastating. But 2019 was also the year his music was going to the next level. 1 million views, back to back to back, consistently. And he was doing it all independent. Fulio was a big deal.
So y'all see, alright, for one, these rappers ain't just rapping, some of them. Some of these rappers really out here living like this. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
Circling.
Come on now, dog.
You a whole rapper with music video. You got a rap career, but you circling apartment complexes and parking, and you really hunting for a Negro, and you a rapper with money and diamonds in your mouth. But for two, you see the brother who lost his brother. You going through all of this stuff, right? But in the midst of all that evil and all that death, you are skyrocketing. Your numbers, your views going up. You getting more attention. You getting more notoriety. That's how you know the earth is giving into the hand of the wicked. For real, like, you going through evil and rapping about it and expressing it gets you more carnal rewards.
That's crazy.
You get richer, you get more famous, and all of that, but it comes with the death of loved ones. It comes with the death of the people that you don't like, too. All of that got to happen in order for you to get rich. It can't be just your talent alone. It got to be the death of your people in the midst of all of that.
Right, because the wages of sin is death.
Message. All right, play on.
In Florida, but not quite big enough to be touring the country on his own. Unlike his rival Young and Ace, who was booking shows in multiple states. Just a month after Fulio's brother died, Ace was performing at a nightclub in Waycross, Georgia. Him and his crew went back to the hotel to relax by the pool when they were suddenly ambushed. An SUV pulled up and a group of guys hopped out shooting. Queso was there and didn't hesitate for 1 second to shoot back. One of Queso's boys, Rallo, died at the pool in that shootout. Only Ace's side got arrested for shooting back. The other gunmen were never found by police. Queso would say the quiet part out loud in his song Been Dead, where the lyrics go, "Shoulda killed me in Waycross, they hopped out with the K's. Me and Scotty bustin' back, we were on the same page." That's the same music video where he puts his cousin Lil 9 in the microwave. A month after dropping this song, Queso was arrested for a whole different murder alongside his father, who was charged with accessory after the fact. Allegedly, they were getting revenge on a rival rapper named KTA Lil Buck, who dissed Queso's older brother that died in a van full of Queso's relatives when 2 cars rolled up, blocking them off, and put 100 bullets inside the car. Lil Buck was Fulio's close friend and a high-priced target that ATK got the drop on, allegedly rolling up at 11 in the morning while he was applying for a job to assassinate him. Queso posted to his Insta story right after, saying, "I kill a dude, then get my toes done."
Receiving a pedicure with the caption, "Kill a N-word, then go get my toes done."
This wasn't the first hit done outside a job site. Another rapper.
This is unheard of. This second is 5 and 8. This is why the name of the damn series is Millennial Monsters.
Right.
He killed somebody, which is you go to jail for life for that. You know what I'm saying? That's a crime. That's a crime. He commit a bloody crime and then make a post about it. Yeah, I kill a nigga at the damn pedicure spot. I kill a nigga, then go get my feet down.
So that's a crime shame.
That's not. That ain't normal. That ain't normal. That ain't normal,
That's
right?
how you know their brains gone.
That ain't normal. Second Ezra 5 and 8.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Come on.
There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
Right, God said that minstrous women will bring forth monsters. That's what you seeing. You seeing millennial monsters. All right, only a monster would do that. That's why he in the cage right now.
That's
crazy. He a monster. All right, play on, man.
Jump Out, who beefed with Young and Ace and ATK, was killed while waiting in line to apply for a job at an Amazon warehouse, leading to the infamous line on Who I Smoke, where they say, found out where he was working and clocked him out. The war had escalated to a point where, no matter where they were, no matter who it was, one side was shooting at the other and the other would shoot back. We can count a dozen of Fulio's friends who are locked up, and YNR Mookie and Slugga T are behind bars too. Even Fulio's girlfriend got shot in the head.
Y'all thought I was dead. Y'all ain't underscored this yet, boy.
And to this day, Young and Ace still has a bullet casing in his butt from the quadruple shooting outside.
So I don't know if y'all noticed, but that was a clip of Fulio with his girlfriend talking about, you know, I got shot in the head, yo.
Right.
But Queso the one posted it, where he reposted it with the caption with the laughing emoji, like, damn, his girlfriend got shot. So he laughing.
But why?
He laughing.
Why would you do
at
that?
the
Why would you
fake.
do any of that?
You know what I'm saying? That his girlfriend addressing how she done got shot in the head. For real. That's funny to them. This is comedy.
They just said that Ace still walking around with a bullet shell in him.
In his ass.
In his ass, he's still taunting and running around doing this as if this is a joke. This is funny.
Right. Come on
still
now,
got
dog.
bullet
He
shells.
lost 3. He rode somewhere with 3 other people, and he left with 3 other people, but them
survived.
3 other people died.
Come on
I'm trying to see this. Who
Everybody got shot. He the only one that lived, but you still rapping about this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I can't see. I either would have been in jail or I would have changed my life. I would have.
Right. This also
know
this
what I'm
the thought too. Like, how many people do they know? Everybody seem like they dying around them, right?
It's a big city though.
Well, yeah, you right.
It's a lot of people.
But you would think, okay, these dudes just died around him. Let me not get around this dude. Let me just stay out of this life.
Yep.
Let me change.
But that's
This
just
this ain't right.
But like I said though, it's glory that come with this lifestyle. Like I want to be seen with the killers.
It's my rep.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You all of like a lot of them. It's crazy because they still able to shoot video. Like where is all these Negroes coming from? But like in the early videos, like Chief Keef and all them, like 90% of them dudes that was in the videos in 2011 dead.
Message.
Right.
Literally
Hey.
dead.
Hey, officer, can we get a precept for Young and Ace? Proverbs 16 and 18. The proper reason why the brother then got damn near killed, his family is gone. The reason why he continuing into his sin because of pride. The pride of man is strong when it comes to that lifestyle. But watch what God say. And this is the end all for all these rappers out here that's living this life. This is your end if you don't repent. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction.
See what God says? Pride goeth before destruction. Read on.
And an haughty spirit before a fall.
That's a haughty spirit right there. Yeah, I got killed, but yeah, I'm alive. And I'm going to still rap about the same stuff I got shot at for the first time, and my brothers is dead, but I'm going to still rap about it because of pride. But brothers ain't figured it out. The Lord is letting you know, bro, repent before you drop dead, but no one never do it because the pride of man is strong, and they're going to drop dead from that spirit, man.
All right, finish the video. All right, finish the video real quick.
Outside the Wasabi Steakhouse. That's it for this video. Let me know what you want me to cover in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.
Okay, all praise. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you from? Shalom.
Hey, shalom. It's Hezekiah from Shreveport.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, man. So I see I got the show going on, man, about these rappers are portraying this lifestyle, man. Like it's cool killing up each other, talking about F the ops and whatnot. But I was just getting a little spill, man. It's going on in Shreveport too.
Yep.
The same thing, man.
Yeah, my cousin from Cooper Road.
Oh yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, man, but I was let y'all know, man, there was a rapper got signed to Young NBA back in December, right, man? Like, this guy right here, man, almost every song, like, F the ops. Guy gunned down, broad daylight, man. Like, within, like, 2 weeks to get signed to Young NBA. Then we had another rapper from Shreveport, like, about a month ago. The same thing, man. You click on the YouTube videos, post up the ARs, AKs, F the ops. He ended up dead, getting tracked down, man. Got shot in the back from an apartment complex, man. We be teaching this sometime, man. But yeah, man, these youngsters, man, they think it's cool to be glorified as lifestyle, man. You know, like the scripture say, to real good manners, man. You know, F the ops, they love you, which is your enemies. You know, we don't say love your enemies, we saying kill them. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing, like they always saying, it's going to come back to you, man. You putting that negative energy out, it's going to come back on you. And I understand that.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. All praise to the Most High. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, get judges real quick. One thing about it, with black people, like we always had that aggression towards one another. Like I mentioned earlier, you would think that, you know, we'll be ready to slide on the white man. You know what I'm saying? You would think that, considering all the evil that he done and doing to us. But no, it's something about when a nigga make me mad, I'm ready to put an end to your life. Message. I don't want you to be alive no more because you done pissed me off. For real, that's the level of hatred that we got towards one another. Real quick, Judges 18 and read verse 24. Watch this.
The book of Judges, chapter 18 and verse 24.
So this about a Negro that was in the midst of idolatry. Some Negroes broke in his house and took his idols out of his house. Watch this, read.
And he said, ye have taken away my gods which I made, and the priest, and ye are gone away. And what have I more? And what is this that ye say unto me? What aileth thee?
Right, so he caught up with them and was, you know, like, hey. And they was like, hey, what's wrong with you? You all right? And they was like, man, y'all done took all my God. What the hell you mean what's wrong with me? The hell you talking about? All right, read on.
And the children of Dan said unto him, let not thy voice be heard among us.
Hey, hold on, partner, pipe down now. Pipe down now, read on.
Lest angry fellows run upon me.
Lest you make us mad, you piss us off, and my angry gang member, gang, run up on your ass. Read on.
And thou lose thy life.
And you lose your life. This is Jake talking to Jake.
Damn.
For real, this is it. This is in the Bible. This thousands of years ago. So just imagine now. Said, lest angry fellows run up on you and you lose your life. Read on.
With the lives of thy household.
And with the rest of everybody that came with you, nigga. You better shut the hell up.
Your whole family.
For real.
Take your whole family.
Crazy.
You lose.
For real.
Good day, sir.
Nah, you bring it up.
You want to read it? Keep reading it.
Verse 26. And the children of Dan went their way.
So when the children of Dan addressed them, they went their way. Like, hey, you do what you do, we gonna pop you, right? They said what they said and they left. Read on.
And when Micah saw that they were too strong for him.
What, it was too what?
Too strong for him.
Read on.
He turned and went back unto his house.
He took his ass home. That's what he did, you know. So, hey, that's some heavy stuff right there you just brought out. Damn.
Yep.
Man, the people got
to see, nowadays he would have went home and got that iron.
Right.
And came back and it would, So, what you finna say,
I'm going to say, man, like you've been bringing out Psalms 83. We got to just realize the agenda of Esau, we're playing right into their hand. And remember, when you read Judah, it says that if they stay in power, because of our sin, they can rule forever. That's right. We gotta reverse that. We gotta stop killing each other, man. That's the law.
Let's get Ezekiel 7:23. So the point of us showing y'all this is to show y'all that the Bible addresses these things because we are the people of the book. All right, we are the people of the Bible. This is stuff that we deal with on an everyday basis, and God identifies the problem and gives us the solutions. All right, Ezekiel 7:23.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 7:23.
Come on.
Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes.
Full of what?
For the land is full of bloody crimes.
So from Jacksonville to Little Rock to Shreveport to Baton Rouge to New Orleans to Chicago to L.A., all of these different places, the land, wherever our people at, is full of bloody crimes. Bloody crimes. Read on.
And the city is full of violence.
The city is full of violence. So it's violent, bloody crimes in the city dealing with our people. A whole lot of sliding, a whole lot of drilling, a whole lot of killing, a whole lot of shooting, a whole lot of everything. And they putting it in these songs, so it's putting a spirit on our people. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and do this stuff. It's putting a whole spirit on our people. All right, so now get Romans chapter 12. So how do we combat this? How do we, because like I said, it's one thing to preach to a young man all day, but it's like you can't bring my dead homie back that he's still disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? He walking around turning about killing my homeboy. You know? But this is the thing about it. That's why Hosea 4 said the problem is it's no truth or knowledge of God in the land.
Right.
If we understand and we believe that there is a God, for one, we would value our salvation. We wouldn't jeopardize our salvation over vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Right. Anyway. But just understanding that there is a God, and when you please the Most High, He gonna deal with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Romans 12:19.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 19.
Come on.
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
Do what?
Avenge not yourselves.
Okay, so, all right, you might get in an altercation, or somebody you love get in an altercation. Somebody lose their life. And like I mentioned earlier, you had the adventure of blood when we was in our own land. You had cities of refuge. If you killed somebody on accident, you had to go to the city of refuge because they had somebody appointed to be able to shed your blood for killing their loved one. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't let them see you. You had to get to the city of refuge and you couldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord know that that's a heavy spirit that we got on us, wanting to avenge the blood of our loved ones. But now, knowing that we going to be scattered and in captivity, we ain't going to have no damn cities of refuge no more and all of that. Hey, avenge not yourselves. Get that spirit of vengeance off of you. Read on.
But rather give place unto wrath.
Come on.
For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
You got to truly believe that, all right? Because you don't want to jeopardize your salvation by taking another one of your people's life. They can eventually repent. Remember, Saul, who turned into Paul, he persecuted the hell out of the church. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They could have been like, oh, okay, you blind now when he went to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You blind now, nigga. You know, hey, for real, even with David and Saul, you know, David caught Saul slipping. He just clipped one of his fringes out your shoulder. Yeah, I could have had your ass. You know, but I love you, though. And David was a mighty warrior. He was a killer. Yeah, but he killed the real enemy, though. And it was of the Lord. It was in righteousness. When it came to his people that did him wrong, he had mercy. Why? Because he understood that there was a God, and God was going to deal with their brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got to be. We got to be the same way. We got to understand there is a God, and we got to understand that our salvation is way more important than making somebody feel our pain.
Message.
You know, for real. Y'all got something?
No, sir.
All right, all praise to the Most High. So look, hey, oh yeah, we got to get a proverb of the week. Get Proverbs chapter 30, dealing with the millennial monsters, man. We didn't put this precept before, but it goes with you reap what you rap. This is what comes out of our young men's mouths, and it manifests in their actions, the people that's rapping in their lives, and the young people that listen to them as well. All right, Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 14.
The book of Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 14.
Come on.
There is a generation whose teeth are as swords.
So, like the swords can be referring to guns, gunfire. It say they teeth is like that, meaning what's coming out of their mouth can be a wound. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 30 million views in 3 months. He talking about all your home, who I smoke, baby, who I smoke, Lil Nine, who I smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. That's gonna pierce your soul if you really love them dudes. They teeth are as swords, read on.
And their jaw teeth as knives to devour the poor from off the earth and the needy from among men.
So they own people that's in the ghetto and struggling, just like we in the same situations, just different blocks, different neighborhood names. But our whole agenda is to attack each other with our music. That's going to lead to somebody being attacked in real life. That's going to lead to an angry fellow running up on you and you losing your damn life. You in your household. You know what I'm saying? So that's this generation. That's the generation that we living in, and that's why, hey, this word got to go out. This is the only thing that could take our young men out of these streets and keep them from killing each other, because it's a never-ending cycle. That's the only way to tame a millennial monster, with the word of God. Other than that, you're going to continue to have Quesos and King Buns and Youngin' Aces and Lil Kevo 069s and all of that. And they going to be killers. They going to be hard, but guess what? Ain't no man, I ain't met a man hard enough to be able to take a bullet and it not hurt.
That's
I ain't met a man hard enough, you know what I'm saying, to go to jail and just break out and not be able to not go back. You know what I'm saying? No. You're not too hard to go to jail and you're not too hard to die. For real, no matter how hard you is. You could be hard-bodied. You could be built different. Guess what? Your ass can still get smoked.
That's right.
So we got to repent, man. We got to come back to God's commandments.
That's
or
right.
it's just going to be everlasting death in our community, man, period. All right, so look, hey, it's a proverb of the week. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all, if y'all want to donate, hit up our PayPal, iuic.littlerac.ar@israelunite.org. Also, you can donate to the Booster Club at IUIC Fundraising, IUIC.fundraising@israelunite.org.
Right.
All right? If y'all got any suggestions on future topics that you want us to hit in the upcoming weeks, drop them. All right? Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. We on here for y'all. All right? But in the meantime, make sure y'all share this, man. Share this to your little young cousin that's out here a knucklehead and in videos waving guns and all that. Send this to him. You know what I'm saying? Send this to your little badass little nephew or something that's, you know, talking about F the ops and all of that. Man, send this to the little badass so he can understand. It's young dudes out here around his age, you know, that been in that and been around that and got sense enough to know, hey, look, this Bible is where it's at.
That's
you
right.
Israelite, the earth was made for you. You're going to rule the world forever. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to destroy the real enemies. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The people that had really been doing us wrong. Not some nigga that's claiming the opposite block from you. You know what I'm saying?
praise.
For real. It's way more to life than this. All right, this ain't living. So with that, Shalom, Most High, Christ bless. We see y'all next week with
Let's Talk Truth.
We were at the Wendy's earlier with a group, but this is a second group. Of course, this here is Israel United in Christ, and then of course across the street you have other folks.
Screaming peace when there ain't